Hello, my name is Michael Mandich, and on behalf of the Dolphins Cycling Challenge, we want to thank you for your participation in tackling cancer 1 mile at a time. Through your dedication and commitment, we hope to see a larger turnout amongst riders this year and surpass our fundraising goal of last year's event, which raised over $1 million to fund cancer research for the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center. The DCC is a ride and not a race, so be prepared to have a lot of fun and to meet wonderful people who will encourage you throughout the ride. This year will be my 3rd DCC ride, and the feeling that you get when you cross the finish line is a feeling that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Remember, DCC is a ride, not a race, and we encourage all of our participants to keep safety first. Here are some helpful tips before the day of the ride. As in previous DCC events, the ride will be conducted on open roads and motor vehicles may be present. Obey all traffic signals and follow DCC signage and staff. All riders are required to wear helmets. Helmets that meet the standards of the U.S. Department of Transportation and the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission must be worn during the event. Personal handheld devices such as cell phones or iPods are prohibited during your ride, as they may interfere with your or another rider's safety. We encourage you to bring cell phones, but only to be used in the case of an emergency and not while riding. Ride defensively and in control of your bike. Avoid overlapping your front wheel with the back wheel of the rider ahead of you. Overlapping gives you less time to react if the speed or riding conditions change. Be predictable, ride straight and at a constant speed. Ride single file when possible, never more than 2 abreast. In some cases, you may be in a group of 10 or more cyclists. Do not take up more than 1 lane. Again, please remember that DCC is a ride, not a race. During your ride, use standard hand and verbal signals to communicate with fellow riders and all traffic. They are as follows. A right arm out implies a right turn. A left arm out implies a left turn. Watch for intersections that require vehicles to stop or yield. A right arm out and down indicates that the rider is about to stop. A right arm on back indicates that the rider is slowing. When doing so, the lead rider should say stopping or slowing. Slower traffic tends to stay on the right side of the road. Announce when passing another rider. Riders should always try passing on the left and announce on your left. When cars are passing, riders should announce car up or car back. Announce hazards. Be sure to point down to indicate hazards when riding in large groups. Most cyclists will not have a clear view of the road ahead, so be sure to announce holes, sand, gravel, glass, and other hazards. If an accident occurs, move off the road. Assess the situation and do not move an injured rider. Direct traffic around the injured rider and call 911 immediately, and then the DCC hotline. The DCC is unique in that it offers 3 different pace groups. We encourage cyclists to stick together, strength in numbers, but understand it is hard to accommodate the many different fitness levels. Group A, 17 to 20 miles per hour. Group B, 15 to 17 miles per hour. Group C, 12 to 14 miles per hour. We require that all riders maintain a minimum 12 mile per hour pace during the challenge. Each pace group will have a dedicated security team, SAG support, and ride marshals who are there to support you on your journey. During the DCC, riders can anticipate 3 riding situations. They are open road with bike lane, coned lane, and single file ride when entering Palm Beach County. Be prepared and self-sufficient on the day of the ride. The DCC expects that each rider have basic knowledge of and the tools for basic bike repair and maintenance. All riders should expect to have tire levers, 2 spare inner tubes, CO2 with nozzle, water bottle, cell phone, driver's license, and any necessary prescription medication if needed. Please note that the DCC staff will provide mechanical support for the duration of the ride, but are limited due to the amount of riders in the DCC. We at the DCC recognize the time and commitment that it takes to be a part of this ride. We'd like to thank you again for joining our cause to tackle cancer 1 mile at a time, and for being part of this wonderful social event. Please remember that your safety is our #1 priority. You'll have a great time. I'll see you throughout the ride and crossing the finish line. Thank you.